still vibe for me? Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care, I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair play.
Hey y'all, so I know we haven't like did this in a real long time. I mean, what we have. The videos
y'all
are
see
just
my
not
hair growing though? Let's talk
uploaded.
about it. Let's talk about it.
And she's talking about, oh baby, you should get dressed.
Doesn't her hair look nice like that?
Yeah.
Let me follow directions, cause girl,
what?
we got a time frame, and I'm like,
I'm going on a surprise date. I was just told to, get dressed.
and we had to pick our outfits, and yeah,
Right. So this is what I have on. It'll probably look a little more decent when I get out the car, but. And this is her outfit.
pretty as hell.
I like her outfit, y'all. You got anything you want to tell me? What you doing?
I'm breaking out, so they can't see
Other
that.
than that,
Nothing.
you said you
And I know what I was gonna say. In honor of Black Maternal whatever month, I'm very happy that my baby's doing healthy, and I can't wait to be baby girl. And we have a black doctor, so I know it's in God's hands that when it's time, everything's gonna go great. I'm just excited, and I'm just excited. I don't have any words.
Okay. What month is it? Because I'm confused.
You haven't seen on Instagram, it's like Black Maternal something month or whatever. This is the month they celebrate because like, I'll show you, but
Okay.
this is the month you're supposed to celebrate, like, I'm gonna show you. Let me look it up right quick.
Okay. Y'all, I'm lost.
And I need it to stop raining.
I'm lost.
She be on Instagram, I don't know what the hell she be looking at.
Nothing. I just get on, respond to a couple of people, get off. I might post me every now and then. Black Maternal Health Week.
Yes.
Okay.
It said, according to CDC, black women are 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related issues than white women. 3 times. That's a lot. A lot.
Okay.
I don't know who this is. It say, I vaguely remember giving birth. It all seems like a blur, but having to hear the fear of my wife's voice when she would please me hemorrhaging while hearing the remarks about the doctors during a terrifying moment just reminds me that could have been one of those statistics. That's why we will continue to educate and advocate for ourselves, because moments like this. Who is this calling me on Google Audio? Like, what? But you have to look it up.
Okay. Well, y'all, I'm not aware of it, but since you made me aware, I'm gonna do some research. Maybe we can pop some facts in this video. But this is my first child. I didn't know that.
You say it like I have children. I have godkids. I have children.
I mean, but I'm just saying, like, as far as giving birth, like, I didn't know the rates or any of those things because I'm not aware of.
Yeah, guys, I'm the geek. I'm the one who like reads into things, like read the dark web and read the facts. Like,
No, I'm not gonna.
I study like every little thing, okay? And I have OCD, and like when it comes down to like my people, I don't play that, and I'm gonna always want the best, so I go above and beyond. So period. Like when we first started this like whole pregnancy thing, like I was like very like advocating a lot for us to have a black doctor. Like Deja was like, she was kind of like going with whatever, because originally we went to some like Caucasian people, and I was like, no babe, like we need a black doctor, because I'm the one who's always on YouTube, and I'll be looking online, like sometimes I just be scrolling, but I've seen, like I was telling Deja that a lot of same-sex couples have babies who have birth defects. They're usually hard of hearing, they have something wrong with their head, they're delayed, or they're Down syndrome. And I was looking into it, and I told her, like, and also I wanted to have kids a lot longer than Deja, so I was telling her, like, I tell her a lot of stuff, and I'll be reading into it, and I watch it on YouTube. Like sometimes she thinks I just watch random stuff, but that's not the truth. Like, I really be, you know, trying to get in tune, and I wanted the best for our family. So I told her, and I kind of pushed her, like, no, we have to find it. Like, yeah, you want to have a baby, let's find a black doctor. And that's what we did. We found it really early on, so we were good. But, you know, she wants to take
shout out to her. I'm not saying that, like, I'm the geek, because I don't do it. Okay, so if y'all have noticed, I am not a social media person. I don't do the whole, I don't, it's not me. I do watch YouTube because she forces me to watch YouTube.
I don't
because
force you. You just
that is
be there
the
when I'm
only
watching.
thing that she watches in the house. So
That's not true, guys. If
I
y'all know
have to
some
watch it.
good movies, comment. I'm more of like I'll do documentaries every once in a while, but I love thrillers, like action a little bit, but I'm more into like thrillers, or like I like movies that are like based on like a true story or have a meaning behind it. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all one day about my favorite movie. I'm gonna do a whole like video on it. But basically, like, my favorite movie, me and her still haven't watched it yet. Maybe we can watch it tonight or tomorrow. But it's like based on a real historic event, and like nobody knows about it. Like, I remember when I first watched the movie, I think I was in high school, and I had to ask my grandfather, like, is this true? And he was like, yeah. But that's a whole other video. But yeah, like, I like to watch real things. Like, I like to know, I don't know, I just like to know certain things. Like, I don't know.
And me, I'm one of those people that watch Kong versus Godzilla.
Girl, you just
and
got into that. You just got
But
into
I
that.
like sci-fi movies like that. That is appealing to me. I was in heaven. I was like, oh my God, like, why didn't Ben get put on the King Kong and Godzilla, all of those movies? So you know what I did? After I watched that, I went back and watched all the rest of them, and I was so excited. So you see that we have two different tastes.
Yeah, when it comes
movies.
down to watching movies, it's very rare when we can find like something good. Like that new series, Them, like we've been watching them, like it's kind of like they just kind of force into it, but I watch it. But it's also like we be in the same area. Like,
it's not that I'm forced into it. I cannot get over how badly we were treated. You know what I'm saying? So,
but
it
again, you
bothers
need
me.
to know history. History repeats itself. We're about to have a child and look at the way things are going as well. You need to know, like, you need to know how things are operated. Like, you need to, like, not only for the child, but to see, like, to open your eyes more to things and be more aware, more understanding, and to know, like, okay, is this person really, like, for me, or are they against me? Should I trust them? Should I not? Where would I want to live? Where I don't want to live? Is history still there? Like, when we were watching, matter of fact, on TikTok the other day, I told you, remember when I was watching that video and they made that guy in, like, Alabama? And I was telling you how my grandfather used to always tell me that, and I had to look it up, and it's still happening today. Like, if I was never aware, I could have been on a trip to Alabama. Mind you, if I had never been aware and never looked up information about something from TikTok or something he told me to relate, I could have been in Alabama riding through, and anything can happen to me. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to be aware. Like, it's not about just like being online just to be online. Like, yeah, I can be active, but most of the time I'm looking for information. I'm seeing what's going on. I'm like we don't watch the news. Like, I remember Deidre said, I don't watch the news, but you need to be aware. You need to know.
I don't watch the news because I got so many other issues and problems going on. I do not watch the news. Y'all don't know my profession, but I'll elaborate a little bit more. But I am in the criminal justice profession.
You can tell them later.
So, yeah, I do not watch the news for a good reason. Anything that I see, that I hear, is always a talk. It's always, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? And honestly, if y'all would know my honest opinion,
I do it to her too, but it's because I know her, so it's just funny. Like,
so y'all probably wouldn't agree with some of the things that I would say, and I just rather have friends than y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe
to argue with somebody about how they feel.
After
about
September,
something
we can have like an open discussion on YouTube. Like, this is a whole other topic we can do, like about the criminal justice field, about your job. You know, we can do like once that happens, like after, you know, the next door opens, we can talk about like your job, my job, our experiences, like why wouldn't, like how we can get different topics. That would be good. That would be very good, especially if after like the summer during Prime Month stuff we get a lot more followers. That's a really good discussion. Like, that's a good adult same-sex conversation that we can have that opens so many doors on so many different topics we can talk about. We can't talk about it right now, but we'll talk about it in the future.
Yeah, y'all don't. I promise y'all can be like, how are you even dealing with her? Why are you with her? Why are you having a baby with this girl? But it's so much more in depth. But no, I am for the black community at all times. I am.
Oh my God, my finger. What is that?
I love our people.
Guys, I'm just like, I'm talking to y'all, but like, I'm like, kind of not, because I'm late, and I don't like being late. Well, I'm not late yet, but I have 5 minutes to get to my destination, and we're 8 minutes away. I don't like being late. I like to be early, so, but it's not my fault, but it is my fault, but at the same time, like,
it's her fault.
I have an emergency going on right now, so that I would have been ready, but I have an emergency going on.
I was ready. That's all that matters.
Comment, when y'all see this video, comment praying hands in the comment section. This will probably be late, but, my mom's been in hospital for a few days, so I was late. I had to go up there. I had to do some other running around. So yeah, it's not my fault that I'm behind time. Because if I was home and I had nothing else to do, I would have been ready. Because the problem is, every time I go somewhere, I have an outfit in mind. I have to change clothes like a million times.
Y'all, my hand hurt, and she just talking.
Well, you can stop it because we about to be there. Then we can record like the next show. He about to run me off the road.